How Bitcoin caused a massive financial crisis in the US at the start of stock exchange investments. The history of Bitcoin, BTC, is full of mysteries. The world's first cryptocurrency was launched 13 years ago, but to this day no one knows the true identity of the person, or people, behind the project. There are suspicions, but none capable of unraveling the enigma. In this video, we will explain the history of the US crisis, telling how it happened, why and when it emerged, addresses security, mining and ways to enter the market, and explains the differences between cryptocurrency and other digital currencies on the market, especially those launched by central banks. Financial crisis in the USA and Bitcoin. The Bitcoin white paper was released just over a month after the announcement of the bankruptcy of Lehman Brothers, which was the fourth largest investment bank in the United States. The collapse of the financial conglomerate was the most emblematic episode of the financial crisis in the USA, responsible for one of the worst economic recessions in history. The almost simultaneity of these two facts made some economists and cryptocurrency market enthusiasts question whether Bitcoin had emerged as a response to the financial instability of that time. Fernando Ulrich, master in economics and expert in cryptocurrencies, spoke about the two events in his book, Bitcoin, Currency in the Digital Era. Although it could be considered a mere coincidence that digital currency emerged in the midst of the biggest financial crisis since the Great Depression of 1930. We cannot fail to notice the advance of the intervening state, the unprecedented and arbitrary measures taken by monetary authorities in the first decade of the new millennium, and the constant loss of privacy that ordinary citizens have been facing in most developed and emerging countries. It is worth remembering that the financial crisis in the States was generated, in part, by an unbridled release of easy credit and speculation in the real estate market. Economist Fernando Antonio de Barros Jr., professor at the Faculty of Economics, Administration and Accounting of Ribeirão Preto, FRP, at USP, believes that the timing between the two events was just a coincidence. I think there is little probability that Bitcoin was launched because of the crisis. In the white paper itself, it is possible to see that Nakamoto was not trying to create a financial asset, but rather a secure means of payment outside of government control. It is also worth noting that discussions about creating a currency similar to Bitcoin began before 2008. According to Bitcoin.org, the concept of cryptocurrency was first described in 1998 by computer engineer Wei Dai. Wei's article is even cited by Nakamoto in his white paper. Thank you, guys.